including the aeroponics, hydroponics, and all those phonics. But let me go back to the basics. I think that our main concern is food security, not food production, although they are both very important. And I want to say why that distinction is really important. It's easy and so obvious, we tend to forget it. For example, during the peak of maize production in this country, in areas in the North Rift, in Transoya and places like those, maize is rotting because they can't even store it, they can't even move it. When people up, let's say in areas of lower eastern and eastern parts of Mount Kenya and other places, far from those areas of production, have peak prices, peak food prices, which is an indicator of shortage. So just marrying the two is a challenge. It is a distribution system, it is a transport system, and so on. Two, it also tells us that food security is related, but not entirely on production. Food security is about access. And if it's about access, there is nothing wrong then using exchange, such as imports from Tanzania or Uganda or anywhere else, to cover up that gap. Because it's accessing the food that's significant. You may produce it, you may buy it off the market. So it depends on how household specializations have evolved and what they are doing. So I shouldn't worry too much when we look at the singular imports of commodities and say, oh, now we are dependent here, we should be doing our own thing. We have to sell them something to buy something also from them. That's not where the problems are. I think the problems on our side, in my view, yes, it is science, and more specifically, moisture and water management. In terms looking at the quantum of farmers dependent on rainfall. And as has been described very accurately, depending on rainfall is a rather basic way of managing water and moisture. But now, of course, we are going much further on the frontiers by going into these non-soil-based methods of production.